This is your girlie. Now, today we'll be looking at social issues, and this is under the topic contemporary social issues and family law. Now, what are social issues? Now, really, these are really issues affecting society, whether directly or indirectly, right? And has serious consequences. Social issues may arise based on the fact that it indicates serious declination in moral values, right? Now, you might ask, what does this mean, right? Now, for example, you have prostitution, which is selling of one's body. This is usually an illegal activity and therefore is against the law within society. Well, at least in most countries within the Caribbean, right? Now, you might ask the question, why? Now, this is really because it attacks the moral values of an individual, bringing it down to a very low level, which in turn helps to destroy society, not build it up. The second one is unacceptable behavior. Now, unacceptable behavior, you can say there are a lot of things people might consider unacceptable behavior, but allow me to select one for you. I would say street children begging on the street is a no-no to society, right? Some may argue that it is the only way for basic survival, as their parents find it difficult to provide for them. Well, as for me, I believe that children should not be deprived of a good and happy childhood and instead be burdened with adults' responsibilities. Being on the streets as a child exposes them to danger and all kinds of abuse. Imagine that, right? So that's a no-no for me, and I guess for society as well. Now, the third one is serious financial implications that affects how public money is spent, right? Well, this is basically, say for example, taxpayers' money being used inappropriately. That's what I would say. All right. So, well, we have social issues which affect society generally, but particularly has influence on family life. Before going into these social issues, we need to formulate strategies to deal with these issues, right? Now, first, we need to identify the issue, right? Now, identifying the issue is really finding the root cause of the issue, right? That affects society. Secondly, we need to understand how it might have arisen, right? Now, this is just basically finding how it started, how it happened really, right? That's basically it. Number 3 is carefully analyzing its implications for society. This is find out how it involves society, right? This is basically finding out how it really involves society. Yes. Now, number 4 is self-explanatory, right? Generate solutions that might possibly address the causes of the issues and needs of those involved. As I said, this is self-explanatory, so that's it. And we're going to be looking at examples of social issues. What are examples of social issues? Poverty, right? Now, what is poverty? Poverty can be defined as a state of having little or no money and being unable to meet basic needs, right? And the type of poverty we're going to be looking at. We have two types of poverty really. The type of poverty first we're going to look at is absolute poverty. This is when persons who are unable to meet their basic needs are considered as living below the poverty line. And then we'll be looking at the second one, which is relative poverty. Right? What is relative poverty? Well, it's a type of poverty known as, well, it deprives people of a standard of living that would be acceptable in surrounding culture and prevents them from access to ordinary living patterns, activity, and customs. Now, you might realize that relative poverty is not really that bad. It's just not having what you want, not need, right? So next we'll be looking at domestic violence. Now, domestic violence is it involves an attack on one person in a household by another and is found in all countries and in all groups of people, regardless of age, education, social class, income, level, or ethnicity, right? A physical attack causes both physical and psychological damage. Yes. Now, domestic violence creates terror and anxiety in the place where there should be love and warmth. Now, the second one we'll be looking at is desertion. What is desertion, you might ask, right? Desertion really occurs when one person from a relationship leaves without intending to return. Yes. Now, most cases of desertion involve a man leaving this family, right? Leaving his family, but it is sometimes a woman who leaves. In most cases, desertion produces a single parent family, or if a single parent family deserts, then a sibling family, but both are difficult situations for those involved, even if an extended family can take over some roles and responsibilities. This issue is also a social problem, right? This happens when there's disruption to families and their contribution to the stable society, a need for financial support from the government, a negative effect on children, their socialization and their education. This is how society comes in. Right, guys? Now, we'll continue on the examples of social issues. Yes, this is not all of them, but we'll continue definitely. Okay, guys? Please remember to subscribe, and you can like or you can leave a comment on things that weren't clear to you. So that's it, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.